So, here we are. Monster Hunter World. And it is finally time for us to kick off with our main event. Although, of course, like we know, I couldn't resist, as anybody who does YouTube or streaming or anything at all likes to try and get a good picture for a thumbnail that they're not going to use. And also, the view is really nice. Oh, look, the sun's setting. That view is really pretty. Hello, Zerdos. It is good to see you here. Don't eat too much. Well, let's think. What did I have for lunch? So I had there was some like kebab thingies. I think there was some chicken. Pretty sure there was like some sliced ham or pork. There was like a pie thing. There was a mug of some kind of drink. Yeah, I don't think I've eaten too much. It was only a light meal, ready for, you know, going out and hunting. It is good to have you here, though, Zed. It is good to have you here as usual. So yes, today is the day. We are finally ready to kick off the proper series. Why did I not gain weight in game? Oh, that's because I work out a lot. I do 10 laps around the base. I went for a run through the ancient forest, and then I went climbing up a mountain in the Elder's Recess. So I finished off with a swim, you know, just in the little harbour area. So as you can see, I'm very, very sort of fit, healthy. Like to keep myself in top shape, of course. But we are ready. We are kicking off with Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which is what we've been sort of discussing for a while now, sort of getting ourselves in a position ready to go for it. And at long last, we are ready. Now, I have only been to the Iceborne area once, and that was to do the very first mission of the game, which, if you don't know how it goes, you can find a video of that. That's fine. With my full set of items, are going to include one more thing that I nearly forgot. Hot drinks. A bit like cold drinks, except you need them in Iceborne. Because in case the name was not evidence enough, it is quite icy. So we will see. Oh, it is. My repertoire of equipment that I've been working on. I'm favouring a mainly bone setup with a Bayo coil and Xeno'jiiva claws. In terms of weapons, we tend to rock the health booster and ghillie mantle. Don't really see a lot of point for the other ones, except maybe the glider mantle. We have the... we usually use the... We'll be swapping between charms depending on what we do. The normal shots one is for my bow, but I'll also swap between defense and breaker too, depending on the armor set. As for my weapons, those will vary, because I have a full complement of weaponry, including my Obliteration's Footfall, the pride and strongest weapon in my arsenal. It's a hammer. I have the... not that one. The Kadachi Pillar. It's staple, the staple of my main arsenal. And probably my main weapon and the one I'm best with. Insect Glaive. Very, very good. What else do I have? I also have my Archer's... No, that's the wrong one. And my Insect Glaive also comes with the Kankadaman, which has paralysis on it. I have my Defender Lance, the absolute staple of defense, and probably my second best weapon, which basically is very, very defensive. I have the Defender Katana, which is my longsword, which I'm pretty new with, actually. But I should be putting these on to show you. Pretty new with it, actually, but with the Katana, but it'll be fun to try the longsword with its mobility and that. Also working on making a new one. I have the Gamma Horn, which is my hunting horn. Very, very big. We'll not be using it so much because I think there is also an upgrade still to make on it, and it's not the best on my own, but I will use it. And then finally, I have the Flying Kadachi Strike Bow, which goes absolutely brilliantly with my armor. Look at this. And this is my my latest bow. It's very good. So I figured that, you know, for our first sort of encounter, we were just going to go with the standard and use the Kodachi pillar. Because it's what I'm best with, and we will adapt to the situation with our weapon set. I have a variety of different things to play with there, and I've sort of spent the last couple of weeks working on those, boosting them up, and getting them to a point where they're useful. Good looking equipment. Thank you. Thank you very much. If it isn't obvious, I do very much like the Kodachi set. I'm just going to switch over my charm to the breaker charm for breaking apart of the monsters. Yeah, I do very much like the Kodachi set. It looks really nice and it's so useful. And paralysis is really good. And with that, I believe we're ready. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. In fact, before Christmas, if I'm correct, since I last went there. Let's go to the Hoarfrost Reach in Master Rank. Depart on an expedition. This is where, up until now, the difficulty has been trivial. I've been playing at high rank. Now the game gets to its regular state of what it's going to be throughout this series. Master difficulty. Which is going to make things quite a lot harder. Especially since at the beginning of it I'm rocking high rank gear besides my Bayo equipment. Which I got from killing a Beotodus, which is the only monster I have killed in Iceborne so far. I also found like a mammoth thingy that I saw, but I never fought it. But there was a weird mammoth thing. But the insect glaive is my pride and joy of equipment in terms of my my best weapon. So I figured that going into the unknown, we'll kick it off with a signature. It's going to be fun. And of course, the thing is with Iceborne now is rather than using the defender gear, which I used some of in going up towards Iceborne, I will have to regularly get a lot more new gear. I'm going to have to regularly upgrade my stuff. Difficulty will spike much harder than your fear in 7 days to die. Oh god, you don't know. Oh, that was terrifying. Getting stuck again in that bar and having a zombie eating through the wall to get to me. I did not expect it to hunt me down for that, but apparently being brave punished me. God, it was awful. It was awful. Wow. So this is the Hoarfrost Reach. I don't really remember it because I never really looked at a lot of it. Wow. Oh, they're like little penguins! Oh my god. The scenery is amazing! So this is the Hoarfrost Reach. Wow.
I'll take these vines down to the bottom.
Wow.
I've actually gotten pretty good at climbing roots and rocks out here.
Being a coward is worse. No,
Still
being a
can't
coward
hold a
is
candle to
not
the tracker,
a
though.
bad thing at all.
She's a free climbing pro. It's amazing that she was the first one to ever scale the Great Ravine.
Let's get our hot drink immediately, because what you will notice is that the cold actually reduces my stamina over time. And by taking a hot drink, it will keep it up for me. It'll keep it nice and high. There are plants I can gather, some sort of pepper, I think, in order to keep making the potions. And I'll do a... What have we got? This is just stone. And I'll have to keep applying the hot drinks regularly. Otherwise, it will reduce my stamina, which I would argue is actually worse. What is this?
Tracks.
Oh, still stone. Which I would argue is worse than the hot, which makes you lose
seen any like
health.
These before.
Neither have I.
They lead this way.
Butterbear. Ooh. Of course, we are going for absolutely everything we can find. Really, I'll be on the lookout for everything I can find. The handler's going to kind of run off, but I will gradually take my time to make my way across. Sort of looking at these. Those are big tracks. Wow, they're big. flame nuts. Ironic that those grow out here. On the lookout for some sort of hot pepper thing. More prints. Slinger torches.
A hot spring.
Wow. Does it?
Looks awfully tempting, but I'd probably never want to get out.
Oh, does that keep me warm or something? Oh, nice. Let's take a look around here. What's this thing? Thorpuff.
Looks like the path is blocked.
Does that let me resist the cold?
Could be the work of whatever's left these tracks.
Oh, this is amazing. Like, really, this is truly something. A mining outcrop. Dragon vein shards. Ooh. What's going on? Oh, I got an achievement. Source of relaxation. Spend some time in a natural hot spring. Ah, fire herbs.
I'll be
Which
waiting
I believe
right here.
make hot drinks. Oh, which does make me think actually. I should set my crafting list so that it auto crafts hot drinks, shouldn't I? Oh, I need hot peppers, not fire herbs. Interesting, okay. We'll have to investigate some more. Scratches. Old scratches.
I'll be waiting right here.
Whoa, these are something. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to take my time to really explore this place and just sort of take a real look around. Thorpuff. That sort of gives me like resistance, doesn't it, to the cold? That could be very useful. Well, there'll be time to explore more of it later.
I'll be waiting right here.
For now, we'll sort of meander our way over there. Ooh, Imaginer. Good to see you here. I'm going to keep bursting this Thorpuff. Nice to see you here, we have just gotten started. We're, what, 5 minutes in? I did mention that I've already had played the first mission of the Iceborne campaign a long while back. But of course you can look up if you need to see anything. All it really would tell you is how we got to here. But this is the Hoarfrost Reach. Like, I'm brand new here, just exploring it right now. We seem to be tracking some sort of very big monster. Got a bad feeling about this.
It's completely blocked. What did this?
This has got to be something big. I say the only monster I've fought is the Beotodus, and that was like the icy version of the Duratodus, and it was quite bad. And oh my god, what is this? Huh? Oh, it's an avalanche. Unfortunately, I'm cold protected. Wait. What is that? Banbaro. Oh my god. I should have brought the hammer. Oh, I should have brought the hammer. Why is it so weird?
It's not safe for the convoy with this thing around.
This is huge. Okay, I'm noticing there's an issue here. There seems to be a kind of bug with this that's happening. Is anybody else seeing this? Is anybody else seeing this this kind of bug with the Bambara? This doesn't make it easy to fight. It's kind of glitched out a little bit. Damn it! Do I have a thing? I don't think I carry a wing. Do I carry one of those wing drake things? No, I don't. I'm a little concerned by that. Is it chasing me? I'm slightly concerned by that. Can we exit combat so I can return? Yeah, I'm just thinking of returning, just to see if I can clear that up. I mean, I'm not in combat anymore, so, like, you know, if you could just, let me leave. Yes? Yeah, maybe I should just return. That was weird, actually. I thought the cutscene was a little bit odd. Huh. Okay! That concludes our first expedition to the Frost Reach. It became one with the map. Yeah, it did! Ah, so I believe... Ah, great. So does that mean I have to go... Do I have to go back on an expedition, or is that now going to pop up as a mission? I'd rather it not be a mission, because expedition's easier. Placing a go will take longer. You're in a multiplayer game, Zerd. I need to do a mission. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Unless I can go back in Expedition and try and find it. If I have to do the mission, I'm probably just going to explore for a little bit. Because I want to get my bearings. Like, I could find my way anywhere around the ancient forest if I was looking around. But this place, nah. So, what is the mission now? What is the objective? Accept Banbaro blockade. Ah. I have to do a mission now because... Thing is though, can I still... Because before, if I'd stayed in the expedition, I could have killed it in the expedition and it counted. I have the feeling it might still count. I'm actually not going to take it. Because I have the feeling it'll still count if I hunt it in expedition. Because I did similar for Rathalos and Diablos. Back, I think it was just before you get to Zora Magdaros, when you have to hunt Rathalos and Diablos. I actually did them in Expedition. I did the Rathalos in Expedition. So I'm kind of wondering. If it doesn't work, then I see it as an opportunity to sort of learn how to counter him. Oh, this is not going to be nice, is it? Also, don't know how to craft some of these things. I don't know how to... how do I... I can't restock these, can I? Because I don't have any more hot drinks. We'll see if it counts for the mission. Hold on just a second. I really need this new cable. Because it just screws over my connection. Grind, grind, grind. Yep. I do have some hot peppers. I don't know where they are, but I've crafted a few hot drinks. We'll have to get some hot peppers. Thought it was something like peppers. Well, that'll be fun at least, won't it? Something new. To the Hoarfrost Reach. Yeah. Oh, Beotodus is there. I believe I wanted the southern camp. We'll have a look around. I mean, we'll hopefully find some new monsters as well. So this should be interesting. And yeah, the grind is definitely going to be a bigger thing now. It's going to be a lot more important to keep all of my gear leveled and worked on. Might even have to craft some new gear. If I have to craft new gear, I might try for a new weapon, because I was thinking about trying... I had my eyes on the great sword, because I've enjoyed the hammer. But I also had my eyes on the dual blades, because they've always looked really fun. And when I wanted to try a new weapon last, it was either Longsword or dual blades? And I came to the decision I wanted to use longsword. But I do think that the dual blades would be really fun. Your little cousin is bothering you, aye. Just turn your gaze on him and scare him. I don't really even know where that sentence was going. Hopefully this should be... It is working a little bit quicker, I think. I can't remember if I moved this from... I have an external hard drive. I don't know if Monster Hunter is on the external hard drive for my Xbox, which might make it a little bit slower. It might be, actually. I think I forgot to move it. If it's not been moved, I'll move it ready for next time. It might just cut down the loading a little bit. Okay, let's get our hot drink immediately. Because we do not want to be suffering the cold. It's not nice. The cold is going to take our stamina away. Didn't go away, so I had to go away. Not so good. Snow! Snow gets in the way. Hot peppers. Thought there were hot peppers on this side. We'll start gathering our supplies of those. Come on now. Let's see what we've got in the locale. We do have a Beotodus. Really would rather not fight. Because they're just awful. Beotodus is horrible. Durotodus woes up mad, and you really only fight it like once. Beotodus was just... Oh, and I'm down tracking him. I think I did use the insect glaive, actually, to fight it as well. What are these things? What are they? Pogo. Okay. Oh, I'm sat on top of a small mammoth. What's it doing? I'm riding on a small mammoth. That was fun. Yeah. It's a popo, is it? It's a popo. Yep. You can ride on the little mammoths. It doesn't really accomplish any goal, but you can ride on them. Oh, they're different sizes! I can ride on a baby! Actually, I don't think I can ride on the baby. Hee that's cute. You can ride an Aptonoth. Oh, I know you can ride on an Aptonoth. Ooh, more Butterbur. And I know you can ride on... There's one in the Wildspire Waste. The sort of basic ones in the Wildspire Waste you can ride on. Millennium Butterbur. A rare vegetable. Miraculously bloomed after centuries. I don't really want to be following this thing. The Beotodus is not nice. And I'm pretty sure it tends to erupt out of the ground with no warning. Go! Is Beotodus sleeping in there? Oh, yeah, okay. Lavasioth, but snow. Yep, it's like Lavasioth and Durotodus. Durotodus isn't so bad, Lavasioth is really annoying, and Beotodus takes it to a completely new level. In that I did not have fun fighting it, and I'm pretty sure I fainted at least once. So if it's all the same, we'll head the other way. Screw water. I can swim on land! God, yes. Wait, is this a... This is a Beotodus carcass. Oh no, wait, Beotodus is the one that I want, isn't it? The one I didn't want to fight was the... No, wait, no, this isn't... This isn't a Beotodus. Which one's the one I didn't want to fight? Was it Lavasioth? No, it wasn't Lavasioth. What was it called? I can't remember what it's called now. No, I don't feel like it was Beotodus. Isn't the Beotodus the mammoth? Ooh, let's go and apply some of this. You're getting buffering. Not a lot I can do about that other than hope it goes away. What are these things? Anteca. Whoa. Hey! He doesn't like me. Whoa! You weren't nice. What is this? Say, I'd better not be following me. Oh, wedge beetles. I don't tend to use these very often, but they can be fun. Making a swift descent. Let's see if we can find anything down here. I mean, this cave looks nice. Really nice. Meldspar ore. Often found in the Rotten Vale. Interesting that I'm not in the Rotten Vale right now. Oh, this is frozen. Interesting. Thunderbugs. More bright moss. Is there going to be anything else in here? Oh, we still get the basics like the herbs. Is this a bone pile? Can we get any new bones in here? Do also need one of them, I think. Isn't it like a... I'll know when I see it. It wasn't a thick bone. This place is nice. Does this take me back round to the start? I think it does, yeah. Excite shrooms. So we sort of have quite a lot of the old vegetation in that. I'm going to put some Thorpuff on. Whoa, what's this new one? Defend yourself! Let's see if they respond to a show of force. See if you respond to force. I don't know what these things are. They look like badgers. Are you still aggressive? Yeah. Oh, they definitely fight. Badgers. Aggressive badgers. Yeah, I'm not really going to empower my weapon just for that. Well, they do respond to a show of force, but wolves. Oh, okay, they're going to hook me. Very rare wolf material. Oh. Interesting. So they respond well to force. It would do well to remember that. We give them a show of force and they will back down. Yeah, he's definitely not interested in tangling with us now. They're somewhat akin to the Jagras. What does that do? Oh, gives me crystal shard. There's some... I kind of want the slinger torch though. They're somewhat akin to... yeah, they squish the air out of you. They're somewhat akin to the Jagras in that if you give them enough force, they'll run off. So they seem to be a little bit more hardy. I'm looking for fire herbs more than anything else. Whoa! Badgers! Yeah! Come on, if you want to fight, I'll fight you. Even these small ones seem to do quite a lot of damage. No, come on now! You want to back down yet? Back down! God, fighting fighting without the weapon buffed is not. Is a little.
Oh
Oh my god! Ah!
Shake it off.
No. That's interesting. Jackra's our favourite sack of potatoes. True. Okay, so those were interesting. They, it's weird fighting without my weapon empowered by my, kinsect. Because really, if you want to actually fight, you have to have the, if you want to get anything good out of your glaive, you really have to have the attack booster. You gotta have the attack boost on, otherwise it just doesn't do a lot. Butterbur. I'm now wondering if I am in fact going to find the... Oh, what have I found? Another Millennium Butterbur. Oh, I can do one more, can I? More Butterbur. Am I really not going to find anything else yet? If that is in fact the case, then yeah, I will have no choice but to go out on a mission. And hunt Big Nasty. In fact, honestly, I'm kind of thinking about using the bow. The strike bow.
Taking a dip in the hot spring will warm your core, making you invulnerable to the climate's harsh effects. It has healing properties too.
Oh, nice. Well, in that case, I will take a dip as I dig. Because it's essentially you fighting Elder Durian in a nutshell. I still don't know what Elder Durian is. I've never fought that before. Mega Demon Drug, Mega Armor Skin. Oh my god. I don't know who Elder Durian is. Oh, Nergigante? Why is it Elder Durian? Nergigante's not bad. It depends what weapon you use, to be honest. And it also depends how... You have to be quite nimble, I've found. Beotodus skid marks. Oh, honey. For mega potions. Yeah, it depends on what weapon you use, because I fought it with the... I tried it with the lance and got absolutely obliterated. You have to use... I know you're there. I know full well you're there. Lying in wait. Wait, is it these guys? Huh? I'll throw out a torch pod. I know full well he's there. Welcome to the jam, the Elder Dragon Jam. Yeah, he can be a beastie. Old Nerg can be a beastie. It is hungry, I think. Yeah, you're not having me for dinner. Let's return from the expedition then. See, I also used the insect glaive is also a good one to use because mobility, and you can keep jumping around and dodging it. You got to try and take the spikes off before they get hardened. So I also find that the strike bow is pretty good. Fortified honey wine is in the list. Guess we have got to go hunt it then. I don't even remember what the name of the thing I'm hunting is until it fires its spikes. Again, you got to be mobile. You got to be mobile. Like I wouldn't try something like I wouldn't try something something big and slow like hammer, because I can imagine that going badly. I don't know. You're a longsword main, aren't you? So as long as you can use can you use your foresight slash to stop the that attack or not? Because I was under the impression, wasn't the one that stops like any attack? maybe it is the foresight slash that just stops like any attack and counters it as long as you get the timing right. I hope I'm not making that up. I really hope I'm not making that up. Like the master rank. Hunt a Banbaro. And we're absolutely sure he's not in the expedition. No, we are absolutely crystal that he's not in the expedition. Yep. Righty. To the Hoarfrost Reach. For this first quest. I do also need to select a weapon. Foresight slash is fun when you get it right. Yeah, from what I remember, it's not easy. Great. I don't greatly want to be tackling that, so... Watch out for the giant flying trees flying at you. Oh my god. Is that gonna happen? Wow, okay, So let's see. Lance is out of the question, so is Obliteration's Footfall, so is the Gamma Horn. Those are all out of the question. Which leaves me with the Kodachi Strike Bow, the Kodachi Pillar, and the Defender Katana. I'm inclined to go with either the Kodachi Pillar... I'm not doing the Hunting Horn! No. I'll play the fun stuff in Expeditions. I'll let you guys choose. Would you rather? Would you rather I use the Kodachi Pillar or the Flying Kodachi Strike Bow? Bow or Insect Glaive? I'm not using the Hunting Horn on the first time round on a monster. There are not a lot of weapons I would use for the first time. But just looking at it, it's probably quite big and slowish. Insect Glaive. I am not a scared Eevee. Not on this game. I'm not a scaredy on this game. Okay, let me put this one thing to you. Want to see me play the exact same mission for the entirety of the series, get killed repeatedly over and over again. I'm sure you'd have a lot of fun until you realised it was quite boring seeing me dying to the same monster. Oh, I got Feline Riser! Oh, I noticed I got the food skill for Feline Riser. Pretty sure that's the one that makes me... There's buffering. There's nothing I can do about that. Like, there's really nothing I can do about the buffering. Feline Riser is the skill that makes it so that I think when you go down, I don't think it uses one of your chances up. One of your... it doesn't... Feline Riser makes it so it doesn't count as carting when you get knocked unconscious.
You got this, but be careful.
And I really like it when I get that skill. It's so useful. Well, hopefully it calms down. Hopefully the buffering does stop. This is going to be an interesting one. At least being big means it should be quite easy to get the head of the monster. Because hitting the head with the... there it is. Oh, really? Biotodus is there. Hitting the head with the Kinsect can be really hard on some monsters. Calm down, I want to ride you. How do I ride you? I didn't mean to do that! I just want to ride on one of them, but there seem to be like a lot of monsters around here. Playing longsword makes you feel like an OP MC anyway. Oh, no, calm down. Go away. They appear to be fighting a lot. Yeah, longsword has that effect, doesn't it? Are they fighting? Using two-handed weapons just feels OP. See, I've always been more of a mobility type one. I'd always rather have a faster weapon. Okay, Banbaro went this way. Grab some hot peppers along the way. Because I do very much need to start building up my supply. That's why we'll have to come back and do an expedition. Yeah, see, I've always preferred the faster weapons, which is kind of why I favour things like the glaive. Ranged weapons like the bow. I feel like I'd have a really good time with the dual blades. I know dual blades are sort of a weapon that's a beginner weapon, actually. So it shouldn't be too bad to pick up. We're just levelling up our Banbaro. Some big footprints. I don't know who I attracted the attention of. I see him, he's coming down here. They were having a... Yeah, I don't know if they were having a turf war, actually. It didn't look like they were, strangely enough. It looked like they sort of roared, and then they both went their separate ways. Oh, that's a sleep toad. Watch out for these little bugs. They could be annoying. What is going to be annoying is having to reapply... Hey! Having to reapply the hot drink a lot is going to be annoying. Just try and avoid those badgers. Rather not take them if I don't have to. Let's slow it down. What's he doing? He was just sort of stopped for a minute. Get ready. A lot of Banbaro footprints. God, that thing is massive. Makes me think of Anjanath. Man, Anjanath was a long time ago. Ready? Run, run, run. Jump! Ah, he roared me off. Okay, let's get this going. I'm going to be playing this on the defensive side until I can get an idea of his abilities. I'm expecting a lot of power in those legs, and I'm expecting to use it in that head, and I'm expecting to use it a lot. He's leaving already! So he's going to deploy a lot of rocks. Do you have to leave right after I've charged up my insect? Come on! Grimorkin is offering to help. Yeah! Let's get started. Just realised my overlay is a little bit obscuring it. Oh, he's going for it! They're going for it! Grimorkin is going for it! Hit it! Go on, while he's still trapped. Hold it in place, hold it in place. He broke free, he's broken free. What an entry! Thank you very much. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever had the Grimorkins help out like that before. You've never helped like that before. He's encased his head in ice. He's carrying a giant piece of ice. I've lost my buff. Fetch me a new one. Target the head. You target his body. The body is quite hard to get. I can get the health buff quite easily. Yeah, it was a very big one. Ah! Sure! Oh god, that hurt. Watch out! That hurt. Try and gather me some of the healing. If I can locate, it seems to be its sides that I can get the healing off. I seem to get the healing off of the sides. I'm going to work hard to try and mount it. He's frozen me. What am I afflicted with? Have I got frostbite? Oh, do I have that frostbane thing, but I'm also protected against frost at the minute? I'm protected against icy and cold conditions. It's also a good recovery-based thing. Bring back some more of the speed. I can't seem to find its orange spot. Oh, that's the back. Okay, so the orange spot, the toughness spot is that side. We're going for the sides. Ah. Ah. Watch it. Yeah, gotta watch out. I'm gonna trigger some more of this resistance thing. Quick! Cut some more Thorp off. Use the boulder to an advantage. You're not so good after all, are you? Not so tough. Okay. You're not getting me that easily. Jump across, jump across. Go to sleep! Get ready for a finishing slash. We downed it, we downed it. Let loose. Watch it, watch it. Get ready for a run. He's getting ready to run. Pull the whetstone. They're chasing it. Interesting. Pretty sure they're engaged with me now. Yep. Let's go. That was interesting. Banboro is... So far, my first impression is that he's quite full. Ah! It's going to cause something, isn't it? Is it me, or has he gotten bigger? He looks like he's bigger. Why does he look bigger? Go for the sides. Move around to the sides. Bring me some healing. Back leg, okay. It's the back leg if I want to do the healing. Where did he go? How did I manage to lose him for a second there? It's always an interesting one fighting off a monster with the insect glaive, because the way I play it is kind of like a mounting oriented strategy. I play a lot of aerial combat. Drink a hot drink. Hot drink! It's me that I forgot to pick up the gear. Some weapon. This is not one bile. Hand me loaded. Down! Back. Yeah, he's injured, alright. Some of that. That is one of the best.